Hey, Wheat Field, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Welcome to the Wheat Field. This is your girl Latif's favorite channel messenger. We just gonna keep claiming it. We are your favorite channel messenger, channeling with the Most High God. Yes, we are the infinite intelligence and the breath of life. Yes, we do. We putting away the table, y'all. Welcome on in. Come on in. We said we putting away the table. We might as well just talk and get ready while we putting the cards away, getting ready for the session, getting ready for the day. How y'all doing? Welcome. As y'all can see, it ain't necessarily like Cold Crisco today. We already up and going. Y'all got y'all sip? I hope you got your sip, because I got to, y'all, I ain't got no whipped cream, no nothing for my coffee today. I got to go to the stove. I'm almost through that container of coffee that was hecka disgusting. Won't be buying that no more. We're going to have to figure out with this here inflation and the coffee prices and the prices on everything. How y'all doing out there with this whole inflation thing? We all out here generating some income, pushing things to another level. But it seems like every time we push to another level, so do the prices. So you end up staying in the same level that you was already at. I don't know about anybody else, but that's just kind of the feeling that I get. I recall those words, though. I do. I recall the power of my words. We are pushing to higher heights. We going to new limits. Y'all, we got 124 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. We pushing, though. We pushing too. We want that 125, 130, 150, 1.2K, 144 million. Make it as big as you want to. I'm saying I see that 144 million. I mean million for billion. Billion. Austin Powers, I feel like Dr. Evil. What is that? Dr. Evil had me dying laughing. That's what type of stuff. We don't even have those types of numbers. Dr. Evil says, shit, maybe not now, but in a minute, we gonna be there. He was revolutionary. He knew what he was talking about. Dr. Evil funny as hell. That was my dude. I also like me some Gold Member. That was hilarious. Oh, what's his name? Fat Bastard. That shit was funny. I don't know what happened to Mike Myers. He probably done got old. He like, we ain't doing this no more. That was funny though. So, y'all got a favorite movie, something that just come to your head all the time? Leave it in the comments. Let me know what you got going on. We just putting our cards away, getting the table cleaned up. We gonna be getting ready to do some channel messages shortly, coming up soon. So, y'all gonna come back around here and hang out with your girl? I know you are. You gonna come back on in. You gonna come back on in. And if you vibe and you can get with these here, we gonna take these ones out because Father already pulled out. Look, this is the stack we got. We finna do some cards. We finna do some messages. I'm so excited. I love bringing y'all messages. I do. It is the most favoriteest part of my day. Yeah, I said that and I meant what I said. The most favoriteest part of my day. It is. It is. Outside of waking up, I mean, sometimes, because depending on how you feeling, waking up may not feel so good to you. And you might just have to say, Lord, I'm here. Thank you for waking me up. Yes, thank you. I'm here. I'm alive. Yes. Can you please guide me through this day? Yeah. I feel that for somebody. We got some African goddess on the table. We got some Work Your Light Oracle cards on the table. We got a little soul journey too, y'all. Soul journey. Because we on a journey. Somebody woke up and they felt a certain kind of way today. It's Saturday. It's winter. It is the week before harvest celebration. Celebrating the harvest and the fruits of the year. Right? Your work, your hard work. And somebody woke up not feeling so great. They did. Somebody woke up feeling like, whose world is this? The world is yours. But I didn't hear the second. The world, whose world is this? Do you feel like you in this here world, and who does it belong to and why? How did we get here in this situation, right? That's how I feel right now. Just by singing that one little bit. Whose world is this? The world is yours. Yeah, because a lot of people don't know. That creation was made for creation. So that creation can experience itself. Yeah. The Most High God wants to experience life in creation through all of us. Trying to get these cards up here and these boxes. I like to put the boxes out so y'all can see what it is that I'm using. I don't even know if that's in the shot, so you can't really see it. But yeah, you know, feeling like somebody woke up with that sense, you know, another day. Not necessarily seeing, you know, the goodness in the day. Whose world is this? The world is yours. Are you activated in the day? Did you activate your spiritual team for the day? You woke up and maybe you didn't feel so great about it, like it's just another day, you know, but did you activate your spiritual team? Call in that spirit of joy. Envy just flew out. Yeah, that's what I was feeling. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. All of us going through it. We was just talking about inflation, talking about prices. Every time you feel like you're getting pushing yourself to another level, the world itself, society moves to a whole nother level, and so you ended up being on the same level. You know, it's almost pseudo fallacy. We've been seeing these cute little memes, yeah, coming together. Purpose is here. Friendship is here. You know, do you have friendships? You know, I understand that a friend is in my life for reasons. You know, you have people around you that are supportive of you, that are true friends. Be careful of your friends. Be careful. We left some messages about that. We've been seeing people who've been set up and killed by folks that are supposed to be their friend. Be very, very careful. Everybody is not your friend. Sometimes your friends are your enemies, and those are the ones that you need to learn from. Yeah. Here, fear. Relationships fell out too. What else is behind here? Forgiveness. That's hard, especially when you just experience something that, like that young lady just experienced. It was the most gut-wrenching video I've seen since, I want to say, George Floyd. And it's sad because, yeah, you know, surrenderance is here. Release my need to control. People don't, though. But, you know, that video was just so terrible. And the fact that somebody's sitting there recording it. Again, we are in this state where people just like to have their phone out and record stuff. It is useful, but, I mean, when it comes to showing what happened. But it is so detrimental when it comes to actually participating and solutioning. Yeah. Where's the love at, Father? Where's the love? You know, the love for just us as human beings, as creatures in creation. You know, we are creation itself. And all of us, you know, have a right and an opportunity to live, to enjoy. You know, if you done came in and you've been birthed out into creation, you have a right to be here. And you have a right to express yourself and your uniqueness without somebody hating on you, being envious and jealous, looking at you like you different, or that your challenges are not the same as everybody else. Like, you know, feeling like you just got it and you just this and you just that. And they don't even know the inside. They don't know the real. Yeah, we have warrior saint. I am a warrior of love. My devotion attracts resources and support. Your devotion to love and knowing devotion of love and love to self attracts everything. When you love you, like from the socks to the top of your head, from the top of your head to the tippy toe, you and know that you are everything. You are creation. You are a pixel of the Most High God. That lets you know that you don't need to be, you know, looking at other people with that jealous heart, trying to get what they got. The goddess of light. We are all sacred mirrors reflecting back the same light. Yes. Reflecting back the same light. And oftentimes, The people that you attract around you and keep around you reflect something about you that you haven't dealt with. That's what I think about that young woman, Shanquella. What was it in those people that she was hanging around with? What were they reflecting back to her? You know, people who are successful and even get some affluence and things like that, they still deal with issues. Envy came out. Challenges are the same as just everybody else, right? So don't envy these people. Don't envy celebrities. Don't envy socialites and all these instant flame people, instant fame people, because you never know what's going on in the inside of these people. You just never know. These social media pictures and posts are not real. They're snapshots of what they want to show you, but not necessarily what's really going on in life. And to be real and to be raw and authentic and to show real life, I think is missing from today's, social media. Like, we have so much insight, but none of it is really real. It's like pseudo fake. I only know a few people who are actually putting out the real. Everything happens for my liberation. I choose to become only more love. Akilanda. I love saying that name. I choose only to become more love. Let these situations and tragedies bring us closer. Love is a frequency, right? Jealousy and envy are on that frequency. It is. It's just low as hell, low vibrational. We was talking about that on Facebook too. And again, some people still separate the Most High. Like the Most High God created good things but didn't create evil, or what we term good and evil. The Most High God created all things, and all things are used to the good of the Most High God. Why this young woman was called home like that, or any of us that are called home in the way that we are, is only for the sake of the Most High God to bring forth attention and attract a warning system. It gives us the emotion so that we can be warned about what is in our environment, what is going on, what the energies are doing. I am one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love, the High Priestess. High Priestess is here. That's an inner knowingness. The High Priestess has a knowingness. She has a depth of knowledge. The eternal secrets, those Akashic records, she's able to access, right? And I am one with my soul. We talked about that. Knowing that you are whole, you are complete, you are everything, brings you everything. And then there's no need to be envious or jealous of anyone, because you are already all of it. You can attain everything once you realize that you already are everything. That's why we talk about here in this space, acknowledging the am. I am all things. And I am those things now. There's nothing that I'm waiting on, because I am all of it now. Everything is now. Everything is now. Everything is now. This young woman is at peace. She's peace now. Healing for her family. Healing for her family is now. Right? Focused attention on what's happening to each other, to ourselves, what we are doing to ourselves is now. Now. The queen of saintly women. I am in service of divine love. I move the way love asks me to move. Yeah. Again, what did we just split back on? The High Priestess. That's the secret. I am in service of the divine love. Who's the divine love? The Father. The source for all things. All things are the source. And we know not why these things happen. We just don't. We don't always have the understanding, the awareness, like that High Priestess, the secret keeper. It's not always revealed onto us the why. But we can say that creation exists for the sake of the source, of the Father. And all things are called by the Father. And nothing gives or takes life but the Father. And to have revelation on the why, we must seek the Father. Because again, that revelation, the why this happened, could be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 8, 9 degrees away. We just never know. The goddess of devotion. I am a love that doesn't leave. When I commit to love, my soul evolves. Yes. The goddess of the eternal flame. I am an eternal flame, and each day my light grows brighter. Get them lumens up. Yes, get them lumens up. Brighten our lumens. And I believe that some of this tragedy happens so that we can brighten our lumens, so that we can be aware. Awareness brightens your lumens. You can't be in the dark if you are aware. Come on with this thing, beloveds. Getting ourselves into a space where we can see each other as creation, where we can understand that we have everything already. There's nothing for us to be fearful of. There's nothing for us to be envious of, be jealous of. I love you, my wheat. Inner earth, base chakra, strength and security, laying the foundations, energetic clearing, rewriting your story and living your truth. Can we live in that truth? That you are already everything and there's no need to plot or plan against anyone to take what they have. Putting yourself in a taking position is a lack mindset. You'll never get to what you want because you already feel like you don't have it. Faith, beloved, faith is believing on something that has not happened as if it already has. And that's it. I know that we are successful. I know it. What I say, 144 million. I keep seeing the number, 144M. I just see it. I feel it. And I'm so comfortable and confident in it. And all I do is just work until we get there. Keep serving, keep serving, keep serving, keep pressing it, keep saying it, keep saying it, keep believing it. Because it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Anything that I believe and do on in the spirit, it happens in the flesh. What comes first, beloved? The spirit. The spirit comes first. And anything that you believe on in the spirit, you feel it is now, you're living it in the spirit, is going to happen in the flesh. It's going to. So when people sit and they plot your demise, they speak on you in that way, they are spiritually calling death upon you. And that's somebody that you need to be very wary of. They put you in danger. But they also call that onto self. Because what they did to that young girl, oh, it's going to come back to them. It is going to come back. There is going to be a recompense for that. Coming together, harmony in the heavens, resolution. Whatever you do in the spirit is going to happen in the flesh. Because that harmony exists. It always comes together. It's the duality. What do we have? Stars align, remembering home, soul, family. Everybody ain't your friend, and everybody that's in your family ain't really your family. You have a whole nother soul family that you might need to be on your way to journeying to. That could be a part of your path. Soul family. I'm grateful for my soul family. Light initiation, great teacher awakening, divine magic. Great teacher awakening is perfect. It goes right along with our high priestess card, that energy that we had. Yeah. And that's how I feel, you know, to learn and to learn more and more and more about the Most High God, who we are in creation, what creation is, our connectivity, and then to give that back out. That's what we want to do. Great teacher awakening, divine magic, light initiation. All these things that happen initiates our light. It brightens our lumens. That is what it's supposed to do. We are not called on to suffer. Depression and anxiety are going to happen. They are frequency of love. They are the ability to be depressed. Yeah, your mission is uncovered. Don't give up. Embraced by the light. We have uniqueness, living with grace. Uniqueness. Each one of us unique in our own way. Regeneration, abundance, downloads is here too. Regeneration and abundance downloads. The central sun. Yes. Whose world is it? The world is yours. Whose world is this? I just keep hearing it. Yeah. Secrets revealed. We was just talking about that high priestess card. Great teacher awakening, high priestess in the love deck. Look what we got right here. Treasures uncovered. Secrets revealed. I believe going into ourselves as we recover from this horrific story of this young woman losing her life, secrets are going to be revealed for a lot of people. You know, but be careful, y'all, because y'all see where this is going. Yeah, speak up. And I was getting ready to say that. Speak up about how we use these storms to call attention to what's happening. Using these storms to call attention to what's happening. And alchemy is here on the bottom. That's changing. That's using material to change, right? To transmute, to transform. And what I was getting ready to say was be careful, y'all. We done had a couple of different instances of laws changing in states where you can no longer film the police in their duty while they're committing it or in an investigation. You can't impede them investigating. So just having your phone out and recording them is becoming very, very tricky. What's the next one that's major? Open your eyes, open your eyes. Yeah, feeling safe. That's why we do it, so that we can feel safe, so we have some security and about, awareness of what those cops is doing and holding them accountable so that the public feels safe. But at the same time, we're seeing people, again, the example of Takeoff, people who videotaped what happened and this man dying instead of helping. Now, we do know that a lot of places have good Samaritan laws, like you're supposed to help if you see somebody, it hurt. Don't know how that fares out in a lot of places these days. Maybe it's a thing, maybe it's not. I don't know. But what could totally become a thing is, and especially with this girl Shanquella, you recording these crimes happening and doing nothing to stop them can definitely bring about legislation that can make it illegal for you to record what's happening. Think about how that shit come together, and what is being set up. Why is there stuff like this? Yeah, we actors and participants in it, but media is a huge fucking thing. Come on with this thing. Everything is just not always so blanket. You have to realize that sometimes it's things that's behind there where it's choices and decisions for us to come together on that seem way out there and like very risky, but you have to do it. Sometimes you got to put your phone down and help. Sometimes you just, don't make a different choice. You know what I mean? Commit to yourself and what it is that you're supposed to be doing to pushing yourself higher, and walk away from that nonsense, all that fuckery. You know what I mean? Coming away from the fuckery. Creativity. Behind that, sacred lust. Behind that, folks wearing masks. Behind that, folks speaking up or not speaking up. Behind that is an awakening. Awakening. Can we create some new ways to speak up and speak out, where we're not watching people die, harvest in shame? Yeah, because what we are getting, what we're pulling in, is shameful. It is. The fruit of that work is shameful. To sit there and watch somebody be beat to death. To sit there and watch somebody bleed out and then put that on the internet. But it's causing a storm. What is the storm? What is the storm? What is the storm? But it's a storm, Father. We know that it's, something is going to happen. We talked about legislation changing. The representatives just took the House back. I mean, we knew that was going to happen because, the Dems ain't been doing nothing. But that's the game, though. It's all for the same plot. It doesn't matter who's in. Because we still going to be right here, left out in the cold. That's where the public is always. It really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what sides we on. Look at that, red or the blue. It don't matter. Black or gray, red or white, light or dark. It doesn't matter. It's still the same. It's still the same. It is. Yeah. Chaotic, being fair, they ain't. Because it's not about us. It's not about the public, It's about those who have the power and keeping the power. People talking about Biden and ruining the economy, but folks forget the fact that in 2001, when 9/11 happened, and then you think about we've been at war since then. We think about the financial collapse of 2007. Right. We think about how we used all that money to bail out the banking system and financial institutions that robbed the public. Right. And we used billions of dollars to bail them out. And the Fed has kept interest rates at near zero for 20-something years, almost 20 years, since 2007. Yeah. If it's 2022, then it's been 15 years that the federal interest rate has been near zero. You talking about interest on your money at 1% and 2%? Come on now, and we didn't think inflation was going to hit. This ain't no Biden thing. Shit, you better go back and talk to Bush. How about Bush Sr. when he said, now we begin a new world order? The fact that they have been debasing the currency, the dollar, for decades. When a regular bag of potato chips that used to be $1 is now like $3, $4, that means your dollar is worth nothing. Absolutely nothing. They've been talking about going to electronic currency, Bitcoin, at least since 2007. For those of us who, be down into those theories, this is nothing new. It's not. It's just been on the playbook. Been on the playbook. Is that the wisdom, Father? Yeah, it is. Let's talk some secrets. I mean, because most of us be shooting these theories around here, but we don't be wanting to think about the fact that, yeah, this shit is really real. It's really real. Like, genocide is really happening. And we're actors in our own genocide at this point. Yeah, we killing each other. And that's something that you can have faith on. That's for sure, for real. Nobody's looking. Nobody paying attention. That's a message. For real. For real, yo. It's a message. PSA, beep, message. Clue you in. Come on around here and get these set for a spell. That's all we do is chop it up. It's just one of those days. We getting the cards out, getting them mixed up. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that it really is something to put your ass to sleep on, that permanent nap, like that long nap, like that dirt nap, like that last nap you will ever take? Yeah, because that's what it is. Imagine that. That's what it is. That's what it is. And we are actors. We all sleep. There's a lot of us that's just still asleep. Hashtag woke culture. Yeah, some people woke, but even then, it's like Inception. Inception. Leonardo DiCaprio. And last time you watched that movie, go back and check it out. It's Saturday. It's a good one. Yeah, give you something to think about. Give you something to think about for real. Why? Because people are just floating around. Floating out there at sea. Faith, challenge, going round and around and around and around and around and around with these same issues. But Father says, meditate, breathe, go inside, meditate, and you will hear what? What did we just see? A message. A message will come in. The Father will bring you a message and tell you to get back here to the beginning, going back to the beginning, square one, the old way, the original law. And when to do it? Right now. The here and now. Do it now, Father said, because we need to mend this shit. Mend it. Bring it back together because it's not fair. It's not. But to be fair, we have to come together. We have to bring this shit together because we are co-creators. What did I say? We are co-creating what? We are co-creating our own fucking conflict and chaos right now. But we can regenerate it. We can start over. We can get this shit back together. We can. Why? Why, my beloved? Because you call for good bread. We are in the land of milk and honey, and we are not called on to suffer. The higher power of the Lord says what? Says what? It's time to go. It's time. It's time to move. It's time to move. It's time to get some action, some activity, get some flow going on, generate some energy. Because some of this shit is just not fucking for us. It is not. Conformities. Release that shit, my wheat. Release it. And do what? Get it back to the doing shit by the book. Lining it up that old way. Because we stuck in this. An unfinished fucking symphony. Unfinished. Unfinished, y'all, wheat. But we could do it. I mean, that's why we here. That's why we the wheat. We could do it. Yeah. No place like home. No peace like home. We could do it. All this shit supposed to be, for everybody to enjoy. Because the abundance is here. It ain't for no one or two people to have a leg up on you and enjoy all of the happy while we are stuck in a fallen, sunken place in between worlds and can't get out, or just stuck on the one side, the post side, with no, every time again you try to raise up, they raise the cycle up, they raise society up, they raise the bar up so that you end up in the same fuck place. Acting like this is just started. It ain't just started. This is just what page we on in the playbook. Come on with this thing. Page we on in the playbook. Cause they doing it by the book. They got this shit lined up and they doing it what? By the fuck book. Come on, daddy. But guess what? Daddy said what? I know a change gon' come. Oh, yes it will. And that's the secret. That's the secret. A change is gonna come. Yeah, it is, baby. Yeah, it is. Woo! Come on, Father. Let's get one of these little angel cards. Let's shuffle these up and see what's in here. What kind of energy gonna blow on out? I hope y'all enjoying it. I hope you're vibing while we setting up the table. We finna be back in just a minute to get some show enough messages out. We just chopping it up. We just chopping it up. I feel like that's our thing on Saturday. We did that last week. We just chopped it up all day long. Because that's what we do over here on Terrace We Toro anyway. Relationship harmony. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are now being resolved. Take that right back. Oh, you see that? It's faded. Oh, it's faded. It's faded. Angels say what? We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. These situations we see jar all of us. They hit all of us in the emotion. They hit all of us in the kingdom. Your gut was like, what in the... How could we be so insidious? How can we be so disgusting and vile and violent to one another? To do that. To portray friendship and love and kindness as a setup to beat someone to death when they are at a weakened state, not even able to defend herself. Come on, a change has got to come, and we recording it. people losing their life, bleeding out, and we recording it like it's entertainment. All while the people who are got the power in them blue suits and uniforms, militarized, military police, getting to a point where you cannot record them. What do you think is going to come from that? When it hits you in the kingdom like that, know something is coming. It's a warning system. It's a warning system. Come on, my wheat. We angels are opening up the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are now being resolved. A change is finna come. Which way it's gonna go? To her? Are we gonna wake up and see that they gonna take our voice in a minute where you can't even record what they doing to you? Are you gonna wake up and see that maybe you gonna be charged for some sort of liability because you sat up there and recorded somebody being hurt and didn't take any responsibility to help? We have an obligation to each other, y'all. We not in this piece by ourselves. Creation is whole. Passion is here. Trust and follow your renewed passion for your love, life, and career. I got a passion for this, for giving these messages out. What do you have a passion for? Do any of this stuff make you passionate about anything? Does it give you a rise when it hit your kingdom? Did it make you pissed off? Did it make you hurt in some kind of way? What did it make you feel? Because that feeling right there leads us to service, that passion. It leads you into a service, something to give out, something to serve that. Raise your voice, speak up. What we heard, we saw in that our goddess, African goddess. Speak up. Clear cognizance. Try to get that in there so y'all can see. Pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. We was just saying, how did it make you feel? What did it make you think about? What service are you supposed to perform because it made you feel a certain kind of way? Definitely made me feel a certain kind of way. Beloved one, I'm helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. Come together in your spirit in whatever service that you're supposed to be providing there. Yeah. Because again, it's something what? That you are fated to do. Something that you fated to do. Put that right on back in there. We got peace and orphan. Peace. I love y'all. I hope you vibed. We was just putting together the table. We finna come back and chop it up some more. See what it is that's got, what's going on in the field. That's just what I was feeling. Whose world is this? It's supposed to be ours. Whose world is this? The world is yours. But I hear somebody else saying, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Are y'all woke? Did you pray? Because I don't know if y'all know, it's a whole lot of demons and dragons in these dungeons that we need to slay. Who with me? Y'all vibing? You vibing? Subscribe. If you vibe, subscribe. It's a message you care about. Share it out. We don't do nothing but come in here and chop it up. So if you want to come in and set for a spell, hit that bell. We'll be back in just a few minutes and throw another one of these up. That's what we do. My wheat. Yummy. Jaws wheat. This is your girl, Lottie. Tears and Wheat 12 show, where it's like a whole box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. You just never know. So if you want to be clued in and tuned in, come on back around here. Hit that bell. It'll let you know. Until the next now, on the Tears and Wheat to Roast show, which girl Lati? We're going to call this one here, and not Shay.